Good morning everyone, and today is February the 13th. Good morning or good day or good night or whatever time it is you're watching this. Like I said in previous videos, it doesn't have to be a morning to enjoy a good old morning show. It can be whatever time, as long as it is magical. Today is February the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. The time of recording is currently 20 past 8 AM. That's according to my phone. Which I'll also be getting all the information off, so if you see me looking down here, I'm not addressing a bunch of tiny people, I'm checking the facts. Today is not a Valentine's related video. Today is a video about an Ohio death row inmate who died. So this was a few years ago now. It was October 14th, 2008, I think. I'll check that, and if it's not right, I'll put a caption over my face now. No? No? Okay, guess it was right. And this man, I'll read you the case. Okay, an Ohio death row inmate was executed on Tuesday after the Supreme Court rejected his last-minute plea that he was too fat to die. Yeah. So basically, what had happened? What had happened is this man had raped and murdered 2 women. So he got put on death row. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection. And well, 2 things happened. One, he basically said if they could find his vein in his fatty, chunky arms, then the pain that it would have caused him, because some pills that he'd been taking from a migraine and his fat, the pain it would have caused him to kill him would have been inhumane. Never mind that the guy raped and murdered 2 women, we wouldn't want him to feel any pain now, would we? Needless to say, the Supreme Court rejected this, and the man was killed as scheduled, but not without a last meal. Cooey ate his special last meal consisting of 2 T-bone steaks, hash browns, french fries, 4 eggs, onion rings, 4 pieces of toast, a pint of Rocky Road ice cream, Mountain Dew, and 4 Bear Claw pastries. He did not eat breakfast the day of his execution, I think he was still bloated from that big old mammoth meal, but then again he's so fat. I'll put a picture of him over my face now. That's how fat he is. So what this man basically was saying is, because of his whole the pills, he said that they had built up an immunity, and any pain, if they did go through the injection, any pain caused would have been inhumane. But the execution went ahead, and there were no problems whatsoever. Who is Skyping me? Asked if he had any final words, Richard Cooey said, "You haven't paid attention to anything I've said for the past 22 years, so why would you think you were going to pay attention to what I have to say now?" Earlier Tuesday, the Supreme Court rejected the stay Cooey's attempts had sought, along with the opportunity to address larger consultable claims over when a convicted person is medically unfit for capital punishment. The court was also asked to review whether his lethal injection procedures amount to cruel, unusual punishment. Cooey's lawyer maintained that the 5'7" and 267 pounds, which is morbidly obese, he gained about 70 pounds since he was imprisoned at the age of 19. Prison food and confinement in his cell for 23 hours a day, limiting his opportunities to exercise, contributed to his weight problem. Cooey had contended regular medication he took for his migraines, which would weaken the effectiveness of an anaesthetic drug used in the 3-drug cocktail administered during execution. He said his veins were weakened because of his health issues, and lethal drugs would constitute cruel and unusual punishment. A federal appeals court ruled Thursday, and Cooey waited too long at medical issues, saying he knew of and could have filed suit over the vein access prior to July 2005. Ohio does not serve a last meal, as death row inmates are given the opportunity to eat breakfast before a scheduled execution, but Carson told CEN about the meal that he had had, which was the T-bone steak and everything. So what do you guys think? So you got a case? Doesn't matter now because he's dead, but do you think he died fairly? Call it karma, call it whatever you want, but he got his comeuppance. 2 lives. He's kind of 2 people because of all his fat. So the 2 lives he took kind of contribute to his obeseness. So he's pretty much 2 people. Leave a comment below about your opinion on this whole thing. I'll put the link to the story in the doobly-doo. And thanks for watching.